welcome back to NEET Now. We are continuing with second set of questions from the chapter Environmental Issues, which is the last chapter of the unit Ecology belonging to the class 12th Biology. Now, before further continuing, I would ask you to do a simple task. Just read the question first, and before I solve it or before I give you the answer of the same, try and guessing the answer, or if you know it, just write it down. This will help in further practice because this is like solving MCQs on your own. So, in the second set of questions, here we begin. The first question reads, acid rain is caused by increase in the atmospheric concentration of. What does acid rain contain? What leads to the formation of acid rain? Sulfuric acid and nitric acid are present in the acid rain. So, the correct option would be first SO2 and NO2. SO3 and CO is not possible. Again, carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide not, and ozone and dust is not at all applicable. So, your correct option is first, that is A, SO2 and NO2. Eutrophication of water bodies leading to killing of fishes is mainly due to non-availability of. What leads to the eutrophication of water bodies? What is first and foremost eutrophication? Suppose there is this lake, fresh water, cold and clear, with adage of other kind of organic matter or nutrients. Slowly this lake starts to fill up with other organic matter. Then there are organisms over there, then it converts into marshland slowly, and further slower it goes on to become land. Now, during eutrophication, there is a stage wherein the fishes or the other aquatic organisms die. Now, why does this happen? There are already a lot of organic matter present. So, what does it lead to? What leads to the death of the fishes? Food, light, essential minerals or water. See, it is not necessary that if organic matter is present over there, the fish or the other aquatic organisms are being provided with the correct required essential nutrients, right? See, food they can get, light they can get, but there are certain nutrients that are required for the life cycle of every individual, every organism. So, what they miss is essential nutrients. Which of the following is not one of prime health risks associated with greater UV radiation through the atmosphere due to depletion of stratospheric zone? Now here you have to think a little. What is contained in the stratospheric zone? Very simple. First, you have to understand that in the lower strata, bad ozone is contained, but in stratosphere you find good ozone, which is helpful for us. Ozone is the one that protects us from various kind of UV radiations that cause various ailments. So, over here, 4 ailments are given. Which of these are not directly or the prime health risk? The priority, the first one that can occur if the stratospheric zone in which ozone is present is depleted. So, first, increased skin cancer. If the depletion of stratospheric zone takes place, ozone will be wiped out, and the first thing that will occur is increased skin cancer. So, definitely this is the prime one. So, this option is wrong. Reduced immune system. Yes, the moment the ozone is wiped out, immune systems will also be affected because of the radiation. Damage to eyes. The moment again ozone is washed out, you will experience snow blindness, permanent cataract, etc. However, increased liver cancer is not directly occurring due to non-availability of ozone. So, your correct option is option D, increased liver cancer. A location with luxuriant growth of lichens on the trees indicates that. Now, if there are certain trees and on which we find a number of lichens, what does it indicate? Trees are very healthy. Trees are heavily infested. Location is highly polluted. Location is not polluted. Now, lichens are the indicators of pollution. So, if lichens are present, a lot of lichens are present, location is not polluted. If pollution increases to a great degree, lichens will be lesser in number or not present at all. But if they are in hundreds and thousands of lichens are present in number, then the location is not polluted. The zone of atmosphere in which the ozone layer is present is called. What is the zone wherein ozone layer is present? We have seen in previous questions that zone is stratosphere. So, stratosphere, option C is your correct answer. A scrubber in the exhaust of a chemical industrial plant removes. Whenever in the chimney of any industrial plant or mill, you find different filters, you find different scrubbers which have a particular role of cleaning something or reducing something. Now, when it comes to scrubber in an exhaust, its role is to remove gases like sulfur dioxide which will go further into the atmosphere and pollute the surroundings. So, gases like sulfur dioxide are removed by scrubber. You have to remember this. It's given in your NCERT. We will focus solely on NCERT because NEET is going to be completely based on NCERT itself. Particulate matter of size 5 micrometer or above. Gases like ozone and methane. If ozone is present in a mill, let's say that's not going to work because ozone is helpful there. So, you have to directly consider this option wrong. Particulate matter of the size 2.5 micrometer or less. But we have already got the answer. This role of scrubber is to remove gases like sulfur dioxide. So, option A is correct. Kyoto Protocol was endorsed or supported at. Now see, what happens is, as I said earlier, the United Nations or other organizations which are focused on the climate and which try to bring about certain changes in how the things are done so as to reduce the pollution, hold various kind of seminars, workshops or talks so as to think about it. When it comes to Kyoto Protocol happened at COP, Conference of Parties. Okay, this happened in Japan, and this you have to again remember because this is a factual question. So focus, as I said, make a list, write these things down, stick it on your cupboard or anywhere which you see daily. This will help you. You just keep going through these things, they will stay in your mind. So you'll have an idea when these kind of questions appear in your exam. Global warming can be controlled by. How can one control global warming? Reducing deforestation, cutting down use of fossil fuels. Yes, very correct. This might be the correct option, but let us read the other three options as well. Reducing reforestation, increasing the use of fossil fuels. Reforestation, if it is reduced, then we'll further have an increment in global warming. So again, this is wrong. Increasing deforestation, first and foremost, first sentence, correct, wrong. Because the moment deforestation is increased, the global warming will rise. Increasing deforestation, again wrong. So your correct option is option A, wherein you have to reduce deforestation and you have to cut down use of fossil fuels. When you burn fossil fuels, there is a lot of smoke generated which leads to further pollution and which in turn returns to us as global warming. So, you have to see to it that you reduce deforestation and cut down use of fossil fuels. The Air Prevention and Control of Pollution Act came into force in. When did the Air Prevention and Control of Pollution Act come into existence? Again, you'll have to remember it, 1981. Okay, the Air Prevention and Control of Pollution Act came into existence in India in 1981. In an area where DDT had been used extensively, the population of birds declined significantly because. Now, first and foremost, understand the question. In an area where DDT had been used extensively, let us suppose there is an area A and wherein DDT has been used by majority of the people over there, or it is used for a certain reason, let's say. The population of birds declined. Why did the population of the birds decline? First, birds stopped laying eggs. However, this might be a probable reason, but this is highly, I don't think you can trust this because birds will continue to lay eggs. This is a normal life cycle. Earthworms in the area got eradicated. This also might be one of the reasons, but the population of birds will not only feed on earthworm, right? So again, let's see the next option. Cobras are feeding exclusively on birds. This is not probable because cobras are not going to feed exclusively on birds. This is a supposed kind of situation. Many of the birds' eggs laid early hatch. Now what happens is when there is a lot of DDT in the body, it disrupts the chemical composition of the body, and here in particular it disrupts the balance of calcium. So when the eggs were laid, the shell was not that strong and it could not take the weight of the growing bird inside it. It could not provide the incubation. Hence, as the shell broke, the bird inside, the baby bird, died. So this lead to the decline in the population of the birds. Here we are completing our second set of environmental questions, and I am hoping that you are able to understand. If you have any issues, please let us know. The moment you hit the bell notification over there, the bell icon over there, you will get all the notifications from our side whenever we upload any video. So keep studying and take care. We'll be back with another video very soon. Thank you.